Hey and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review, tutorial, first impressions, dupes all rolled into one video because I got a few requests to do this based on my Morphe collective haul unboxing video, so I'll link that down below if you haven't seen it already, but I thought why not just do this. I can understand people wanting to see more of what I bought after opening it in front of you guys, so that's what I did. I tried to show you as much detail as possible, and I have started using these products over the past 2 weeks and I've fallen in love with them, so I hope that you benefit from this video, see something that you like. I don't know, if you just enjoy watching it, that's great too. So I'm going to start by just running through each of the products and giving you a review based on how I feel about them. So I'm going to start with the eyeshadow palette. This is the 35 Warm palette by Morphe, and it is a warm palette. I noticed quite a few good MAC dupes in this palette, so I'm just going to run through them now. This orange up here is what I used in my summer makeup for blue and green eyes, and this shade is so close to MAC's Amber Lights. Yeah, you can see how, oh my gosh, look how that glistens. I'm so bad at pronouncing this name, but this one, third one down, is very similar to the MAC de Bohemia. I'm not sure. I'll link this stuff all down below, and the name will probably be floating around here somewhere right now. Let me just swatch that one for you. Stunning. This brown right here is similar to MAC Mulch. In fact, it is identical. I wish I had these MAC products to show you, but I'm not great at collecting MAC eyeshadows because I'm so good at finding dupes, I suppose. No, to be honest, they are too pricey for me, and I love Morphe and Makeup Geek and ones like that, so why not, you know, just get them. So this one is the one I just swatched, very similar to MAC Mulch. This one right here is a shimmery shade. I'll just swatch that one for you. This is very close to MAC Tempting. And I did notice this shade, it is quite a bit chalky compared to the others, and I think that might be because it is shimmery. You can see there, there's just some fallout around it. That does tend to happen with that shade, I found. This one here seems to be a mix between brown and a purple, and that one is very close to MAC Sable, which I think is an absolutely beautiful colour. See how it shimmers? Oh, beautiful. To sum up this palette, I love it because it's all warm shade and tones, and I found myself grabbing it every single day. Like, it's so daytime appropriate, but you can switch it up nighttime as well. By the way, did I mention the look that I'm wearing right now, the makeup look, is going to be a tutorial on the end of this video using this palette and all of my other Morphe products, so you get an idea of what they look like. And I've been using these browns down here and a few purples. Yeah, that you'll see at the end basically, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so the next thing I got was this contour and concealer palette. What is this officially called? Sorry, I should say prices as well. The 35 Warm Colour Palette is $19.99. It's normally $39.99 this is. And the colour contour and concealer kit is $16.99 at the moment, and it's normally $33.99. And to be honest, I bought this for these colours over here, like I said in the haul, because I'm intrigued to use the purple and green and yellows and reds on my face. So I'm going to do a coloured concealer routine, which is just going to be a bit of fun, to be honest. I've never used them before, but I'm desperate to, so I am going to film that soon. And then my final product purchase from Morphe, my final makeup purchase, was this 9B Blushed Brush Palette. I did a review on this, so I'll link that down below. Go and check out the review if you want to hear any more information on this palette. I will just say that I am so impressed by it. I use these colours every single day. This one right here is my favourite. Yeah, I'm just in love with it. I'm wearing that one right now. So subtle, but so long wearing, so creamy, so blendable, just all good things really. The only bad thing I could say about this was the packaging, and to be honest, if the product's good, I don't really care about the packaging. Further to that, I bought 4 brushes, including this spoolie. Very simple, this is only $1.99 from Morphe, and I just wanted this to soften my brows, and it does that job perfectly. The spoolie was the Morphe MB28. So yes, this is the M431, not very catchy name is all I have to say, and it's just a natural hair pencil brush, and it is dirty because I just used it to do the tutorial with. But how much is this? This is $4.99, was $9.98, so again saving on that. Just really good quality brush, absolutely love it. And then in terms of face brush, my favourite one is this foundation brush. You would have seen me talking about it before, I mentioned it in my favourites, which I'll also, this monthly favourites, which I'll link down below for you as well. It's officially meant to be a buffer brush, where is it? I think it's meant to have a very similar purpose to this one, which is from Real Techniques, the sculpting brush. The only difference is this one is angled. To be honest, that's really the only difference. In theory, you could use this as a foundation brush, and some people do. This does the same job as my Sigma F80, mention this later as well. But this I prefer because it's larger, so it gets the area done quicker. And then finally, the last brush I bought is another face brush. This is the Deluxe Duo Foundation Brush, the NB5, and this is also $13.99, and it's a black synthetic brush, and it's officially a foundation brush, but Jaclyn Hill used this as bronzer. Love the way it looked, and it's perfect for bronzer because it sits in there so nicely. And that's all that I can say, so I am going to just jump now to the tutorial. So I really hope that you enjoy it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. I am going to prime my face with the Nivea Men Shave Balm, which might sound weird, but I'll link the video down below where I did a primer test comparing this to the MAC. So go watch that if you haven't already, but this stuff really does work as a primer. And then as always, I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer to prime my eyes. I love this concealer because it has a technology in it that prevents it from creasing. It's just what I've always used. I don't bother with eye primers because I love this MAC one so much. Okay, and then moving on to the eyeshadow, I'm going to take this shade, so it's the third one in here. It's just a good transition shade. I'm using the Sigma Taper Blending E40 just to blend this out. This is my favourite blending brush of all time. And then the next stage, I'm just going to grab any warm tone medium brown, but I think I'm just going to take this one right here in this sort of bottom quad. I'm focusing this on the crease instead of the lower part of the eye. I do take it down slightly, but mainly focusing on the upper bit. This just makes the blending process a whole lot easier. And I'm making sure to get right into that inner corner because I want this look to be very blown out. I am going to take this reddish brown at the bottom, that one there, to put all over the lid, focusing mainly on the outer corner. But I'm going to use this brush here, which I don't know what it is. It has no name on it, it's so old, but it's very similar to the MAC 212, I think it's called. Anyway, it's just a flat shader brush, synthetic hair brush, anything like that will do. And I'm just going to take a bit of my Avon makeup setting spray, just going to spray it onto the brush. Whoa, that is intense, but I like it. So I'm barely going to take this colour up above the crease. I'm just keeping it quite low for now, and I'm going to worry about blending it out afterwards. Okay, and when that colour is on, don't worry, I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to take the same brown shade I went in with before, just on the Sigma Fluffy brush again. I'm just going to start blending that out. Now this is going to be a very long process. I'm probably going to grab this brush about 3 or 4 times during this, but I'd rather that and get a good finished result than to be left all choppy and unfinished. Okay, and when that is done, I'm going to go back in with the flat shader brush and the reddy browny colour down here that I used all over the lid once again, just to enhance it a bit more. Okay, and then to just darken everything up even more, I'm just going to grab this purple shade here, which is next to the 2 dark blacks there, and I'm just going to put this on a natural hair brush. This is the Taper Blending, the E35 from Sigma, just a massive fluffy brush, a natural hair one. I'm just going to apply that product in the outer corner of my eye, barely taking it in but making sure it's all blended into the reddish brown that I've put on previously. And then going in with a pencil brush, this is a brush from Morphe, the Morphe M431, this natural hair one you saw before. I want to darken this look up, so I'm going to take this matte black in the very far corner. I've not tried this black before, but I have a feeling it's going to be super intense, so I'm going to be very light-handed with this. And then taking this reddish brown here again, the one that I used all over the lid, I'm going to take that one final time and just pop it in the inner corner. with the same flat shaded brush I used. And then I'm just going to use my liquid liner. This is the Rimmel London Exaggorate eyeliner. It just looks like that. I'm just going to do a very simple wing because I am going to be going in with lashes, and when I have lashes on I don't tend to do much of a wing because the lash gives it that elevated wing look anyway. Okay, when that is done, I'm just going to apply some mascara. This is my usual Clinique High Impact Mascara. Okay, now one of my favourite parts, applying lashes. I'm going to use the Red Cherry lashes. These are in number 43. I just always choose to wear these. They are my absolute favourite. I always wait about 30 seconds to a minute for the lash glue to go quite sticky and tacky on the lash, because then they just go on a hell of a lot easier. Okay, and when my lashes are on, I'm just going to go back in with my eyeliner just to hide that lash line that is visible when we are wearing lashes. Okay, and then moving on to the foundation, I'm going to use my usual Clinique, the Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup. I did a review on this. I'll leave that down below for you if you want to go and watch that. This is a brand new one that I got. And I'm going to be using my favourite foundation brush at the moment, which is the Morphe M439. So I'm just going to apply this onto the back of my hand. This is in the lightest shade Linen 01 of Per. I'm just going to apply this onto the back of my hand like I normally do, and then I'll go in onto that paste. And I forgot to mention as well, I filled in my brows before starting this video. I just used my Rimmel London brow pencil, the professional brow pencil it's officially called, and I bought the Gimme Brow by Benefit, so I just put this on to set the pencil in after I'd put that on. Back to the tutorial. I'm going in with a damp beauty blender, another recent purchase of mine, and I love it, and the MAC Pro Longwear concealer just to conceal all the places that I feel need it. Just one pump is enough for the whole face. This stuff is amazing. And then just with a Q-tip, I'm going to clean up that mess that I've got on my eye. Okay, I'm just going to use the MAC Prep and Prime concealer or highlighter in Light Boost to just highlight more around my eyes because I want them to be quite bright. Okay, and then using my Smashbox powder, this is the Photo Set Finishing Powder, my favourite powder of life. I'm oily and this has been my saviour. I'm going to take this on a massive Sigma large powder brush, just all over my face how I normally would before then going in with contour. I'm going to mix this one in, the slightly darker one with this, so I'm mixing the two together. I feel like these shades, these contour shades, are quite orangey, which I don't really love because it can look quite muddy and choppy. It's hard for it to look natural, I think, when it's got more of an orange base to it. Okay, and then taking my Smashbox contour kit, it comes with these three shades, contour, bronze and a highlight. I'm going to use the Morphe MB5 brush. This is officially a foundation brush, but Jaclyn Hill used this as a bronzer brush and I absolutely loved it on her, so I bought it for that reason. I'm just taking the bronzer shade on this and I'm going to apply that exactly where I put the contour. Now I'm going to be moving on to blush. I did a review on this, I'll link that down below. Not a video, but I did a blog post review. So go and check that out if you want more information on this palette. This is the 9B palette by Morphe. And this one is my favourite colour right here. So I'm going to be taking that on the Sigma Powder Blush Brush, the F10. And just on the apples on my cheeks and then up towards the hairline because I've been loving how that looks recently. Okay, and now I'm going to use some highlight. I'm going to use my usual Becca pressed pigment highlighter. So I'm taking this on the Sigma tapered highlighter, the F35, but to be honest, you can use anything with this. Fingers actually work really well. So I'm just applying this on the tops of my cheekbones, down the centre of the nose, cupid's bow, chin and forehead. Okay, and then I'm going to go back onto the eyes. I'll zoom you in. I never leave my bottom lashes blank, so I am going to use this brown here that we used first, and I'm going to blend it out with this reddish brown down here, the darker one, but I'm just going to use the dark one on the outer corner, and I'm using the Morphe M431, the pencil brush, the same one I did the black with, to do this. And then I'm using this black kohl liner. It's so old. This is from Bon Joie back in the day. Absolutely love it, but I can't find it anymore and I'm scared that they've discontinued it anyway. I'm going to be taking this on my lower waterline. And then I never forget to mascara my lower lashes as well. I just think it finishes the look off, makes your eyes appear a lot wider as well. See the difference? No? And then not forgetting to highlight my brow or inner corner. I'm going to use the Becca highlighter again. I've absolutely been loving this recently. And this brush is so old, I have no idea what it is. I bought it on eBay for like £1, but you can take any sort of synthetic hairbrush. It doesn't matter as long as it gets into that arch. I'm going to use Whirl by MAC, the famous Whirl. And for lips, I'm going to keep it super nude because I want the eyes to do all the talking. So I'm going to use my NYX Butter Lipstick, and this is in the shade Pops Explosive. And then I'm just going to set the whole thing. I'm going to use my Avon makeup setting spray. In my opinion, this is the best setting spray on the market, and at the moment I think it's half price. It's only £3, which is unreal. It's my favourite one. Leaves you feeling and looking quite dewy at the same time, which I don't normally go for because I'm oily, but this one works with me, so I like it. But it doesn't taste very nice. And that is the finished look. I really hope that you like this video. I feel like my hair is completely ruined now. Whatever. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. It was requested, so I hope that those of you who requested it really liked it, and it helped you towards purchasing something from Morphe. I personally love it, and I'm going to continue to buy from them, even though postage costs a bomb. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye!